Yeah, we do. I really need Frisbee's house to get out.
I'll let you know as soon as he's not right now. You can get post-shower food delivery like I had today. I got it early.
Dude, that's sick. Yeah. Gotta be like my top, maybe, definitely my top 5 dishes. But I had like North Indian biryani, it's like, I don't know. It's not the same, right? I had biryani like from the south, southern style, and it's like spicy, flavorful, like a lot of like ingredients, and then like the northern style is like just like not spicy, very gentle.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's like so many different biryanis. They're all that's part of the challenge. Like when you're working through like mainly the family getting together at a restaurant, it's a get real like countries all over the world make biryanis. So it's like it's kind of nice to get like that's just fun. People think of it like it's a journey. Probably never end. And I keep trying different ones, trying to find one that I really like. Maybe I'll add my own flair to it.
That one that you made, or what you were going to say was really good. It was like the perfect level of spice.
I didn't go over the top.
Yeah. The yogurt balanced out very nicely. The lamb was very soft and good. It was clearly a lot of love passion like that.
Very tender layers.
I'm telling you, the biryani I had in India, I did not like as much as the biryani from like Santa Clara.
Really?
Oh, I can believe that. I can buy that.
Like,
I get it.
but they were different styles, you know. So like,
I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
That was good to see. We did Christmas. We did some present openings together.
I know. It was
and then we got
just
invited to
we had a
Jesse's.
ham and 2 more hams.
We do like a traditional, like,
So
paired, like, rice bowl thing.
pork for the first time.
Like Jesse's dad, it's like very cheap. Like Italian rice bowl. And they like all make it together. They were kind of hype. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
I wasn't like that into it.
No, for Christmas, we just had soup. We haven't been doing like crazy Christmas stuff. We'll do that like the next family. Christmas was that.
Yeah,
Which is funny because he doesn't think it's the food. Yes.
So like, usually every year,
Sicilian.
usually her mom is doing it.
She got a donut.
Yeah, it's actually the first year we're having it.
I see how it is.
The real,
Yeah.
the real trap with that event, though, was Jesse's dad, Alex. Takes a lot of pride in making the cocktails are really good. But I think he was like doing 3 shots per cocktail. Because Chad and I had like 3 cocktails each, and she died. She literally was like barely a minute in the baby fast. Like, I was down there helping her out and also like a bit of our. I didn't know that. I surprised.
He did make it. I had, I think I was like 3. And I was like, after half of the first, I was already like, whoa, here we go.
It was fun though.
It was fun. Yeah, I was
But it was like,
Was it good? Usual suspects.
we're playing against them, so not us. Yeah. Josh, you find any subs for today?
Do we need subs?
Sure, here we go.
We haven't had much with Trump. We only had those 2 that stopped.
today was basically our focus.
Can we do some news? Peter, too?
Right now, we have like some things that we're like trying to do. We don't have like we're Friday. Yeah, Friday through next Wednesday.
Hey, what's up, John? Hey. Yeah, happy holidays. Oh, are those new?
I've had
Did you
them
get
for a
those?
bit.
What?
I've had them for a bit.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought those were new. I was like, did you get something for Christmas?
You got sample jerseys?
Not yet, but these guys here, it's the same brands that we were looking at. Yeah, they were just talking about it, right? Yeah, so I think.
That's what it all looks like?
Yeah, well, they're the same brand. So same,
What size are you getting for yourself?
I haven't decided. I gotta measure my bust, so I don't know yet.
Measure your bust.
I know you will, Jeff. But yeah, so it looks pretty good. So I requested jersey samples already because Dave made the recommendation. So we'll still wait to get it in and make sure everyone likes it.
Okay, you're not gonna because you had said like the 28th or something.
I'm gonna send a follow message and say like we'll wait. You know, originally it was before I knew that they did jersey samples, but now that like we'll wait until we get to try those out. But especially seeing the quality there, and they were talking very highly of it. Like I don't see why we wouldn't. It seems to be pretty affordable as well for a custom jersey. I'll take a look. I don't think they do though, because I was wondering about that. Because we obviously have a lot of like parents.
Not a lot of parents.
In terms of the players and fans, at least we have a decent. Yeah, but I'll let you know. I don't think they do though. Yeah, that'd be great.
So we don't have to do it again then. But yeah, I don't.
Is it this one?
Yeah, let's go back.
All right.
They just wrapped up.
All right, boys. You ready to do a lot of running today?
I know we have 6.
All right. It was a. Woo!
Oh, crap. We gotta go.
Oh, is it game time? Oh, it's game time.
It's game time.
Good luck, guys. Yep. See ya. All right, everybody. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody tuning in. We have Tuesday night here at Arena Sports, a terrific matchup between Midfield Crisis and the Usual Suspects. For those that are familiar, we played Usual Suspects just a few weeks ago. We've actually lost this team 3 times in a row, and the most recent occasion a few weeks ago, we lost them 5-8. And there were a lot of self-inflicted wounds, and we definitely didn't play our best ball. Today we only have 6 total players, so if the numbers persist, we're not going to have any subs. So we'll see how this game goes, but we're going to need all the reinforcements and all the running that we could possibly get out here today. Let's see if these boys have what it takes to pull off the upset victory. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on now. Look at Josh. Always goofy. Currently second in assists on the team, as well as second in goals, I believe. We'll see if he can get a few today. What's up, Uncle Matt? Hey, Uncle Matt. How you feeling after Christmas? That was a long night. Some of these guys are feeling a little unwell, especially Josh. Ruben, I think, is feeling well. Let's take a look. How's Ruben feeling? Can we tell? It looks like he's doing okay. We'll see how he holds up today, because Uncle Matt, we have no subs today. No subs right now. You can see Trent's playing keeper for us. And so everybody who came is going to be a starter. We got Trent at keeper. We got Dave, Josh, Ruben, Josh, Ruben, John. Yeah, so you must have been having a much easier day, huh? But thanks again for tuning in on this lovely Tuesday night after Christmas. These boys are committed as ever to winning. And I think that's one thing that I think has been a big change this season compared to previous seasons for Midfield Crisis, is these guys have a thirst for goals and a thirst for winning. And this should be another great matchup here. The guys are going to take some warm-up kicks on goal, get their legs fresh and ready for the game. One of our big focus items has been keeping these shots on the ground and low. Oh, good shot there from Ruben. Not a great shot from John, but we're working on keeping those shots low and grounded. If we can do that today, that might be the key to victory. Okay, sounds good, Uncle Matt. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, here we are, Tuesday night at Arena Sports, day after Christmas. We have a hotly anticipated battle between Midfield Crisis and the Usual Suspects. Midfield Crisis is 0-3 versus the Usual Suspects. Last time we played them was the week of December 5th. We lost 5-8. Made a lot of mistakes that we definitely need to fix this time around. But these guys have been watching film, taking notes, and I think they're coming in today much better equipped and much better prepared for what the Usual Suspects are usually going to do. There goes Dave on the edge there. Great clearance from Dave just to get it out of there. I love seeing that. No silly passes, no unsafe passes back. Josh trying to communicate on the field and tell him to pass it back there. Love seeing that from Josh. Dave's going to try to find Josh on the wing, and he does. Josh going to take a touch and finds John. Really great passing here on the first offensive series for Midfield Crisis. Oh, and Dave almost gives Josh a chance there. But the opposing keeper is going to corral it, roll it out. Turnover for Midfield Crisis. Today we are playing a 2-1-2. This is the second week in a row we've played with this new formation. That means 2 defenders, 1 midfield, and 1 forward. Great block from Jeff there. Really well done. Jeff is going to be relied on heavily today to make some defensive plays in the backfield. And we're going to want to pass well and conserve our energy since we have no subs. So all the more reason why playing smart is going to be more important than ever. Making sure we're in our positions properly is going to be very important today. And Josh has to be a little careful there at center mid. He's kind of learning that position kind of for the first time here in this 2-1-2. Generally speaking, in the past, we used to play with 3 midfielders, and now we're down to 1. So this was quite a big change. And the role of this central midfielder is really just to stay in the center. They're supposed to be a distributor. Most of their plays are likely going to be no more than 1 or 2 touches. Receive the ball, take a touch, pass it. You probably won't see Josh doing a whole lot of dribbling, a whole lot of fancy moves today like he usually does. His job will be much more focused on maintaining inside leverage, and Josh takes a stumble there, and it looks like they take a shot, and I think that may have hit off either Ruben or it might have hit off Josh on the ground, but this ref is not going to call it today. We've had refs in the past that have been very quick to throw the flag as soon as someone falls on the ground, makes 3 points of contact, but they didn't call it there, and maybe we got a little lucky because sometimes they call it. And Jeff takes a stumble right there too. They're going to say play on, give them the advantage. And Trent with a great save. Trent has really come into his own here in these past few weeks. He is definitely making the biggest case for most improved player on the season. And that's a big play there, right there from Trent. And Midfield Crisis gets very lucky there that cross across the middle didn't result in a goal. That was wide open, and that could have been deadly. We got very lucky that cross was just a little bit off, and Jeff was able to get it. But we have 18 minutes to go here in the first half. Score is still 0-0. And once again, Midfield Crisis is playing a new formation, that 2-1-2. And so we're going to have another defender back from what we're used to and also another attacker. And our hope is that we'll be able to stretch the field more vertically if we're able to do that. That's something that we've struggled with, especially with this 1-3-1 formation, is getting vertical stretching going. And great pass from Jeff to John there. John with a pass to Josh, and Josh tries his patented off-the-wall move to no avail. And Dave's going to take it nice and slow here. I love seeing Dave just look up. And you got to make a careful decision there when you're making those passes back to the keeper. I love seeing that from Dave there, but you got to know if you're going to make that pass, it has to be firm on the ground. And you got to be 100% sure that the keeper is going to be able to handle that without any issue or any risk. Great header from Dave there to defend. Really well done from Midfield Crisis. Great job here all throughout. And so since we're playing that new formation, these guys are going to have to communicate more than ever. Since this is a completely new formation, everything might be a little bit different. The spacing's a little bit different. The way we space out together is different. And if we want any chance at winning this game, we're going to have to communicate as well as we can in order to make sure that they don't get opportunities like that. And that right there was a great play from Jeff. Not the pass. I mean, the pass was very nice too to Ruben. Well done from Jeff to Ruben. But I was specifically referring to that defensive stop there. Jeff already has made quite a few good plays today. He's got a few blocks and another great play from Dave there. I love seeing Dave cut off that pass and is now taking it up the wing, dribbling it. He's going to take it nice and slow, just like Josh is going to turn it around, give it back to the keeper, retain possession. I love seeing that from Dave and Josh. And we do have a sub, it looks like. Mohammed coming in a little late. I think that's Mohammed. I can't tell. It's hard for me to see from here, but we have someone coming in. I do believe it's Mohammed. So he will give us at least one sub today. And Josh really needs to be careful on those moves. I know he really tries to hit that off the wall pass a bunch and be fancy there, but we've got to be very careful against this team today. And Mohammed controls it out of the sky. And look, I love seeing Mohammed just dribble it, take it slow. Look at him, finds John there on the back post. Really perfect play there from Mohammed. John's gonna drop it back to Dave, and Dave takes a shot on goal. I love seeing everybody push up together today, as you can see. Really well done. We want to see Josh open up, find space for Mohammed there, give him an option. And I like seeing Josh run in there. Great job. We're attacking very well. And Josh, tries an off-the-wall pass. I don't think he really saw if there was anybody there. And Jeff with a nice chesting of the ball. Jeff with his trademark chesting. What's up, Clara? And Josh, so close. Clara, you missed a great Jeff chesting of the ball. You may have seen that right when he came in. And so far, I really like what I'm seeing from Midfield Crisis today, despite only having one sub. This is not looking good, and Jeff recovers really well, and now we double up on them. Great team defending and communication there. I love seeing us plaster the guy just like that. Really well done. Great spacing, and here goes John to Mohammed. What can Mohammed do here? Mohammed takes a touch, wants some help back. Let's see if Dave can give him an option. Dave does, but Mohammed can't find much. He's just going to take it. Good job for Mohammed to find Josh out there. Let's see if Josh can open up space here on the wing. He does. Well done from Josh. He's going to play it all the way back. It looks like we do have another sub in here who I don't recognize. This guy with the ball right here looks like is maybe a guest player from Midfield Crisis today to give our guys a breather with how low we are in numbers. Great job here from Dave. I love seeing Midfield Crisis take it nice and slow. We're not waiting, or we're not forcing anything to happen, not forcing any passes. And here we go. Josh is going to turn on the accelerators a little bit, and this is exactly what you want to be seeing here on Tuesday night from Midfield Crisis. I love seeing that from this whole team. They're taking it nice and slow. They're patient. They're waiting for something to happen, and then when they see an opportunity like Josh did there to accelerate and turn on the jets, he does. And that's just a really smart, efficient way of preserving your energy when we're low on numbers like this. When you force plays to happen, especially when you're low on numbers, usually you end up doing more running, right? Because you're turning the ball over, you're putting your team in unexpected field position or breakaways, and that means that guys got to sprint, and sprinting is tiring. So I love seeing what these guys are doing so far, and the new sub intercepts the ball, really well done, but it looks like nobody is back here, and Trent's going to come out of the box. Good job. Trent's putting his hands up, asking for someone, saying, who's there? Oh, John dives in, and John has to be better than that there. John has to know, as one of the few defenders back, that you simply cannot dive in this field position. That's one thing that these guys are working on, is just overall defending and being safe and not diving in when we're in the backfield here. Mohammed draws the foul, or Mohammed fouls rather, and this team's going to get a shot on goal. I love seeing that free kick set up there, by the way. I think for those on the team that do watch this film back after the game, one thing that we really struggled with last week was our free kick taking. We had many opportunities, and we were down by a few goals. And honestly, I think had we maybe rehearsed that a little bit more, maybe one or two of those free kicks last week could have turned into goals, or at least decent opportunities or shots on goal. Last week, we really blew a lot of opportunities on free kicks. And I think that the usual suspects did a great job there on those free kicks, executing. You saw him line it up. They saw that they had a Walls disadvantage, and they passed it out to the guy, and he got a quick shot on goal, just like that. Really easy. And there's no reason we can't do the exact same thing. What's up, Uncle Matt? What's up, Clara? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. And we have a guest player today who I can tell has played soccer before. He's making some good moves, and oh, I don't know what happened there, but so close. Tries to find John there and just can't convert. Uncle Matt, the score is 0-0 with about half of the first half underway. We're about a quarter through the game, some might say. Oh, a great pass from our sub to Mohammed, and Mohammed takes a shot but falls. And wow, this guy is good. This guy really might give us a fighting chance here today. Like right there. Oh, and Ruben wants the foul, and I think he's going to get it. Would you look at that? Ruben looked like he was wide open there for a shot on goal. Or I think that, was that Ruben, or I think that was Ruben, right? Sorry, I couldn't tell. But a midfield crisis player falls when it looks like they had a good shot on goal there, or probably what would have been a goal. And here we go. Midfield crisis is going to get a penalty kick. And you see Mohammed waving over to the camera. So we'll have to see what happened in the post-game recap, post-game film review. But we want to see all of blue crashing hard as soon as Ruben takes this shot to make sure any ricochet gets scored. And Ruben hits it right to the keeper, and that's just a bummer. You got to pick a side there, Ruben. He goes right to the middle, and that's about as easy as it can be for the keeper. We got to make sure that when we're taking those shots, they are ideally low. And if they're not going to be low, you don't want to do it chest height to the middle. That's the easiest place for the keeper to make a save, right? Because it's right at eye height. They don't have to do any diving. You know, as you saw, the keeper there could just easily stand up and make that play. No problem, right? But that's okay. It's a good learning lesson, but that could have been a goal for us there on a PK opportunity. Would have put us up 1-0. But here we are now. Oh, a great pass. And Trent with a nice save. Good pass there from the usual suspects. And it's still going to be 0-0 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. And this new sub is really giving us some life there. Oh, and I can't quite tell what happened there, but I think Rib was maybe trying to get a shot off. I don't think he was trying to pass that. And unfortunately, I think maybe his shot went a little awry. And that was a great pass from this guy, this sub here, who really has given us some fresh legs. Look, he passes it off the, oh no, Trent. Oh, and Trent just makes an error there, just like the last time we played this team. Once again, it seems like midfield crisis is shooting ourselves in the foot. Even though we have had lots of good opportunities already today. I think we probably could have maybe had 2 goals, perhaps even 3 at this point. And that's a bummer. Midfield crisis is down 0-1 with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. And these guys are looking a little tired already. Once again, we are low on subs today. We started this game with no subs, and we now have 2. And it looks like we have some guest players playing today that are going to help us out. But if we keep letting up goals, everybody's just going to get even more tired because they're going to give us an extra man, which means less break for everybody. Oh, great play there from Dave. It looked like Dave was about to dive in there, but he doesn't. And he makes a really nice play there. And let's see if Ruben and Mohammed can team up here and get nice job there from Ruben to try to clear it. Unfortunately gets blocked. But I like seeing the way that we're defending here together. And good job there from Ruben to get the interception. Great job, Ruben, just clearing it out of there. And we will take that 10 out of 10 times. Of course, it's always best if you can find a pass. But a lot of times when you're actually in the situation when you're defending and the other team is getting so many opportunities like that, just get it out of there, right? And I love seeing that from Ruben there. Just getting the ball, booting it downfield. We'll take that, right? We'd much rather lose the ball downfield that way instead of in our third, right? Uncle Matt, so on the scratch-offs last night, I won $50. It was quite a big winner. There was one ticket that won 3 times in the same ticket, 2 20s and a 10. So for a total of 50. Now, I must admit, in the transgressions of last night, I may or may not have lost where that card resides. So I texted Leslie today to ask. No, Claire, I had 2 winning cards. They were different. One won $50 and one won $10. So I actually had 2 winners. And yeah, your mom won 5. But Leslie and I made a deal that we're going to split the winnings. So if that card can be found, we got $60 of winnings there between 2. Oh, a good shot there from Midfield Crisis. Our sub comes in, provides some juice off the bench, and scores a beauty of a goal there off his right foot to tie the game 1-1 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, and the usual suspects are off to a quick start there. Got an almost immediate shot off on goal. But it goes a little high, hits off the backboard, and we're going to recover there. Yeah, Uncle Matt, there may be a finder's fee involved. Why? Do you know who may be able to find it? Because that would be terrific. Midfield Crisis gets the ball turned over. Oh, I like seeing that type of aggressiveness there from our sub player. Once again, I don't know his name, so let's make up a name. Let's see. Oh, geez. A little friendly fire there from Dave on Ruben. And we just got to get that out, and Ruben does. Good job from Rube. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to go out of bounds right there, which is fine. Much better than all the way back here, right? We will take losing the ball at this part of the field any day. No problem. I love seeing Trent come out of the goal a little bit more. I will say earlier on in this game, not to put much blame on Trent because he's played a terrific game. The one potential piece of feedback I could give today is that one time when he did come out of goal, he may have been a little overly aggressive, and I think him leaving his spot may have led to that goal. But nothing Trent could have done there. A great save from Trent, but they get it on the rebound. And the usual suspects is going to go up 2-1 here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. But I do love the way that Midfield Crisis is playing right now. They're looking really good. And not much to be concerned about at this time. Just a good, well-fought game between 2 good teams. But as I was saying, one thing I love to see there from Trent that he may have learned from our previous keeper last week when we had Matt subbing in is Matt was certainly more aggressive than any keeper we've had before in terms of feeling confident coming out of the box and almost being an additional defender in a way. And Matt being able to do that last week actually allowed our team to push up together as a team much better. And so, like, one thing I really like that Matt did was push up so that guys like Jeff don't have to play so far back. You see Jeff and John here all the way in the back, but they're not really that involved in the play. And you see, we do turn the ball over, but I think maybe with some more aggressiveness than that, sometimes that does start all the way back from the keeper. But, we want as many guys, we want to have an advantage as much as possible. And I would love to see John or Jeff there push up a little bit, communicate with one another, and maybe make themselves an option for a drop back shot or pass. And that was a brilliant save there from Trent. Once again, major props to Trent, who's playing keeper for us here in this first half. He really has come into his own element here over these past few weeks, and he has played just about every position on the field and has really done a great job playing everything. So major props to Trent. He had a great save right there. And John, we're just going to want John to delay as long as possible. They take a shot off, but it's a little off the mark. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Trent gets it. Uncle Matt, no, I haven't looked at text. My phone is off during midfield crisis games. I take this stuff seriously. So if you texted me during the game, then I probably have not seen it. What's up, Char? Oh, cool. Uncle Matt, you got the tickets? Tickets and Charlotte's hat. All right. Okay, so $75. Then maybe we did better than we thought. All right, that's great. Shout out to Uncle Matt, everybody. It was Christmas yesterday, and we got some scratcher tickets, and me and my mother-in-law actually won, which is pretty rare. Won $75 between the two of us, so our luck was definitely in our favor yesterday. Oh, and real quick there on that last play, we were lucky to not have surrendered a goal there, but with playing two defenders back, it is simply unexcusable to have a guy that free hanging out here, cherry picking in the backfield with John and Jeff both playing defense. That is definitely something that we need to fix if we intend for this 2-1-2 formation to work. We absolutely have to dial that down and make sure that those types of plays don't happen. Good job there from Josh. And I think I would have liked to have seen Josh, instead of pass that back so panically to Jeff, I think I would have liked to see him try to make a move there on the edge and try to turn upfield. And here goes John. John is pushing up. Love seeing that. John's going to drop it back to Josh. Josh is just going to take it nice and slow. Once again, taking it slow, not doing anything if it isn't there. I love seeing that from midfield crisis today. You can tell these guys are doing a great job at conserving their energy, which is huge, especially when we're down so many. Oh, and our sub, hey chat, why don't you give a few ideas for a name for our sub today? The guy who's right here, who's probably going to score us his second goal. Oh, so close. This guy right there with the ball. I don't know his name, so we can start calling him whatever we want today. Let's keep it PG-13 though, please. This is a channel for kids, most kids. And Jeff attempts a chesting of the ball there, goes right past his chest. All right, Beef Boss. All right, love it. Perfect. I know where that one's from, Shar. And Beef Boss is going to get the ball right here at midfield, distributes it to Josh. I love seeing Josh take a touch into the middle of the field, tries to find space. He does, finds John there. John's going to find Josh, and there you go. See, it's just simple, quick passes like that to open up space for our guys. That's a terrific pass from Josh there to Mohamed out in the wing. Mohamed tries to find a ricochet, and I think it may have gotten tipped by someone, but that's a great read from Josh there to see Mohamed running there on the back post. And midfield crisis is looking really good. And we got just under a minute to go here in the first half. We don't want to make any big mistakes. We are down by 1 goal, and the usual suspects has the ball, but we are looking better than we have against this team. And despite playing this team just a few weeks ago, we look much improved, and I can definitely tell these guys have been grinding the tape sessions and practicing late at night to make sure that they don't make the same mistake twice, because today we're looking like a completely different team despite having less manpower here. And I really love to see this. And here we go. We got 15 seconds left. The usual suspects is going to get a chance to attack. We want to see all of our guys get back and not let them get a goal in here before the half. With 7 seconds now, we don't know if they're aware. Oh, Jeff with a great block, and they're going to sky it, and that's likely going to take us to the half there. Jeff claps, as he should, give himself a pat on the back. High fives all around to everybody there in the backfield. And honestly, just about everybody tonight has really showed up with their A game. You can definitely tell that these guys have been watching the film. They've been taking notes. They've been taking feedback very seriously. I really love to see this performance. Midfield crisis is now down to 1-2 at the half, and we've done a great job passing it around. One thing I've noticed specifically is that in the past we would tend to force some of our passes downfield and try to make plays happen when they really weren't there. Today, not at all. And I love what I'm seeing. This Coach Lasso here is a happy boy. Loves what he's seeing. And I think especially on a day like today when you don't have many subs and every single minute you're out there, you feel like your lungs are about to give out. It makes it extra important to make good, safe passes and not force any plays. The second you force a play, 90% of the time for our team, it leads to a turnover. And that means that our guys are put out of position. They're having to scramble, run back and forth, left and right. And that can really take a toll on the body. But going into this half, I can tell these guys are tired, but they're not out. They look like they're keeping their stamina pretty well, and I love to see that. And one thing I will mention is despite losing to this team 5-8, we are playing great today. And this is some huge progress from the previous time we played. Back, I believe in May it was, of this year, 2023. We lost to this team 2-10. So to come out here today and be so closely competing with them and to be 1-2 here at the half, that's a great outcome. We'll take that every time. Hey, yeah. I know, right? He does have a great haircut. Sexy looking man on camera, right? He's looked a little rough for wear these past few weeks. Looks like maybe he hasn't seen the outside or maybe hasn't gone on a date or seen any other humans besides his cat in a while, but now he's looking fresh. Shout out to Claire the cat for giving me the free haircut at home today. She gives some of the best cuts you'll ever find. She does them at a really reasonable rate. And for me, that's $0. I got a great loyalty program with her. She makes it very affordable. And she even vacuums the hair on the ground of the shower floor as well. So she's a really do-it-all type barber. So if anybody here is in the Seattle area and is looking for a high-quality cut, my girl Claire the cat's looking for some work. Oh, and a nice play there from the usual suspects, letting in the goal. And I think they just made a good play on their end. They have some talented players in their team who have good ball skills. And they just found a little crease in our defense there and was able to get through our guys to score, to put them up 3-1 here with 20 minutes to go here in the second half. Hey, thanks, Shar. And Josh is going to try to make something happen. You could see him using that elite level speed there on the edge. Such incredible speed that he has. And Josh is really learning how to kind of craft that into his own. And I think one thing that I recognize that Josh used to do in the past is he would always operate at one or two speeds. It was either walking or a full-on sprint. And usually when he started that sprint, he really struggled to change direction or see the rest of the field. And right now, Josh is going to sprint. I want to see him take a shot here while the keeper is out. Oh, he's going to pass it to Mohammed. And I like that selflessness from Josh there. I really do. It takes a very selfless player to try to pass off an opportunity like that to someone else on the team. But right there, I really would have liked to have seen Josh just take that shot on goal, especially because that ball got tipped by the defender. And that was essentially a 2-on-1 situation. And we'll watch the tape back tonight or tomorrow, one of these days, and we're probably going to see there that I think Josh had a better chance at scoring or at least getting a good shot off on goal had he taken that shot. And Ruben unfortunately gets beat there a little bit on D. The opposing team just made a nice move on him. And once again, it's these small little things. These guys on both teams are very talented, and at times this can make the difference. You know, I really don't think they've been outplaying us today by any stretch of the imagination. We've looked pretty good on the whole today, but they've taken good shots, they've played good soccer, and sometimes the guys just make better plays than us, and that's the game of soccer. And here we are now. Midfield crisis is down 4-1, meaning that we get an extra player, which it looks like we're going to put that player hopefully up top. Give us 3 forwards, 1 midfield, and 2 defenders, because we're down by 3 and we need to take some chances here. And Beef Boss is going to take a shot there on goal, hits high off the baseboard, and that's going to be a turnover there for Midfield Crisis. But you can tell Midfield Crisis is already playing more aggressive up top because we can. We have extra numbers advantage there, and let's hope that we can actually take advantage of it this week, unlike last week. Last week, Midfield Crisis lost 5-8. But we were playing really good soccer, especially in the first half. Excuse me, actually, I don't think we lost 5-8 last week, but we lost last week. Forgot the score, but we played really good in the second half, and we looked like the better team. And then in the second half, we had a complete breakdown, despite having an extra player. And when me, Coach Ruben, and Coach Josh watched the film back this past week, we noticed that it actually seemed like the extra player was a deterrent for us. It actually hindered our ability to move the ball downfield and find openings in the middle. So we're going to see that if we can add that extra player as a forward or as a defender, if that'll change things. And I think that it will. Yeah. Oh yeah. $0, baby. But the best haircut you'll find. And let's see what Beef Boss can do here. Beef Boss is going to take a shot. He's going to do it all on his own. Goal! Beef Boss. Beef Boss scoring 2 of 2 midfield crisis goals today. And he is definitely giving us the spark that we need. I think today may have been a tough one without Beef Boss here. And so, shout out to Beef Boss for scoring both of our goals here today. And because of that, we're now only down by 2, meaning that we're going to lose our extra guy. But now we'll see if we can play well enough to make that not matter. Oh, and Josh just needs to practice that first touch. Trent chucks it downfield, and you know, those types of balls are never easy to field, but Josh just completely whiffs on that, goes right through his legs and out of bounds, meaning that that's a turnover for us, which was a little sad to see, because I do think that had Josh fielded that, he had some green space ahead of him. Something could have happened there. He was doing a little bit of cherry picking, which often means that there's not many guys behind you. So hopefully Josh can improve that. That being said, as one of his Christmas gifts this year, Ruben, Josh, and I opened Christmas gifts yesterday, and among those Christmas gifts was a soccer gift. It was a elastic ball, I guess, I don't know what you call it, waistband? I don't know what you call it, but essentially what it allowed them, Ruben and Josh, to do is to practice their first touch. They can kick the ball to themselves, it'll come right back. And that's a perfect situation right there for Josh. And a reason why he should be maybe doing 10 to 15 minutes of practice with that every day. Practice having soccer balls coming at you at a fast velocity, and how well do you field that touch out of the air. It's not easy to do. Lots of players go years and years unable to do it. Even myself, who's been playing for over 2 decades, I still can't do it that well. It's a hard thing to practice, but these guys have a burning desire to get better and to become the best at their craft, which I love to see as a coach. And I think that if they practice a little bit each day, even the moon is not a great enough limit for them. These guys truly could go anywhere they want to. And here goes Josh here with that elite speed here. You see Josh taking on the edge. Look at him. Look at that. Oh, finds John there. I think maybe he wanted that to ricochet, but John is standing right in the way of that. And let's see what can happen here. Oh, great play from Jeff there to get in front of the man. And look at Jeff go here. Great. Oh, look at Jeff using that booty. I love that Jeff booty bump. And that is just a great play from Jeff there. Not just to win the ball and cut in front of his man like that and make the play, but to use his body positioning the way in which he did just there. And I know we're going to make some jokes. Jeff loves getting his butt in there. He definitely likes to use that thing. But really, I mean, when you watch this back for anybody, and usually I watch film a lot with Josh and Ruben, who are 2 guys that are definitely on the lighter side when it comes to some of these players in the field. And I think a lot of people think, goal, Beef Boss. Hat trick for Beef Boss today. He has scored all 3 of our goals here. And lucky for us, if it wasn't for him, this game may be out of reach. But thanks to Beef Boss, we have 13 minutes to go here in the second half. He's going to win the ball back here. Oh, pass to Ruben. What can Ruben do? Ruben finds Beef Boss. Oh, and Beef Boss with a shot off the volley. Beef Boss may be one of the best players, if not the best player, we have ever had the privilege of sharing a field with. And how lucky are we to have such a great sub like that coming in for us today of all days. Trent's going to corral the save there. Uncle Matt, the score is 3-4 now. We just scored. And my apologies to Beef Boss for the first goal. I didn't give a big, loud goal celebration. I didn't know his name at the time, so thanks to Shar, I promise that'll never happen again. But what I was saying before with Jeff, oftentimes I watch this film back with Ruben and Josh, who are definitely on the lighter side when it comes to players in this field, and I think there's kind of a notion sometimes that if you are not, one of the bigger players in this field, that you can't be aggressive or you can't use your body to your advantage here on the field. I do think that's a big myth, though. I think if you watch professional soccer or a lot of levels of soccer, usually these guys are 130 pounds, 140 pounds. They're not that big, but they know how to use their bodies well. And what Jeff did really nicely there was by using that butt, which is perfectly legal, he positioned himself in between the opponent and the ball. He knew exactly where he needed to leverage his body to make sure that there was no chance at that ball being stolen from him. And that was really well done. And it's small little things like that can make the difference in a game like this. Had Jeff just looked at that ball and held it face on, it might be a different story, right? Ball is easily taken from him. But Jeff with just a veteran play there from one of our dads on the team, and he really is our team dad. And Jeff at the chesting of the ball there almost leads to an own goal. Jeff has really gotten his chest into the game today, more than most weeks. And I think I missed a little bit what would have happened. You guys may have seen on stream here just about a minute or two ago. It looks like Ruben jumped over the net here because I think he kicked it out of bounds and the ball may have gone somewhere kind of funny. He'll probably tell me after the game what exactly happened, but there was a bit of a delay in the game because of that. Took up about 30 seconds so that he could get the ball back. So not sure what happened, but here we are. Tuesday night, another excellent matchup here in a closely contested game between Midfield Crisis and the Usual Suspects, a team that has had our number most recently as a few weeks ago, dating back all the way to earlier this year, where we got blown out by them 2-10. But today, no matter the outcome, Midfield Crisis has decided that we are not going to let that happen again. And I love seeing this resilience and skill improvement from Midfield Crisis today. And here goes Josh. What can Josh do here? He's going to take it slow, and I like to see that from Josh. Didn't try to force anything. We got to keep these shots low. As you can see, this keeper is tall. He's got some range to him. All the more reason that you got to keep these shots low. Back when I was a kid playing soccer, our coach would tell us, if the keeper is big, hit it low. Makes it a lot harder for them to get down to their knees or make a dive, right? Shorter players, smaller players, it's easier for them to get to the ground, right? Some might say for shorter keepers, you might want to, in fact, hit it higher, right? They have less range, but this keeper, he's got the range to pretty much get anything that goes at his eye line or above, and so we really need to keep those shots low. And I think if we can get just one or two more good shots on the ground off, I think that we'll be able to tie this game up and maybe have a chance here at winning. And I love seeing that from Josh there, turning the ball around. Let's see what Mohamed can do here. Mohamed's gonna, find Ruben, and Ruben, he scores! Goal! Ricochet Ruby to tie the game up at 4-4. Would you look at that? 9 minutes to go. And Charlotte, your man, with a clutch play off the ricochet, just like he gets paid to do here week in, week out. He's the best in the league at those, and he did it once again. And that was a beauty of a goal. Oh no, I don't know what happened here, but this might be a penalty kick or a free kick. There was definitely some confusion back at keeper as to whether or not Trent could have used his hands there, and I think he could have. I don't know what the call was here. I couldn't really tell, but I think Trent was a little bit worried, just like Josh that one time when Dave scored the own goal on him. He was worried about whether or not he could use his hands, and just like that, a devastating free kick goal for the usual suspects, and that'll put the score at 4-5 after Ruben with a heroic effort to equalize this game. And this has been a real game of ups and downs. We were down 4-1 at one point, and here we are now 4-5. We've done a great job here. Let's see if we can run hard for 8 more minutes in this game and just make something happen. I love seeing John pass it back there. And Jeff's gonna dribble it up. Jeff finds Josh, and Josh tries to make a move, but to no avail. There was 3 guys on that side of the field. I'm not surprised Josh couldn't do anything there. The usual suspects had that really well defended. But here we go now, and now this is where we want to see our players open up and make themselves an option. And here comes Beef Boss. Beef Boss wants to do it all today. Oh, and he almost will. He takes a fall, and Beef Boss with a shot, and Josh on the ricochet hits it too high again. Josh needs to keep those low. And I will say I love on that goal, Ruben giving a shout out to Charlotte back at home, gives Charlotte the point. And I just wish that we would have held that tiebreaker for a little bit longer. I don't know what happened there, and I really don't know what the call was. They may have called that a handball on Trent or something. I don't know, but I think there was some confusion. From my perspective, Jeff tried to use his head, and he did, but it was kind of unintentional. And Trent should have been able to pick up that ball without worrying about being called. Oh, and Beef Boss with a really acrobatic type shot and doesn't quite get it off, but wow, that would have been a highlight for sure if he was able to pull that one off. Let's see what Dave can do here. Dave takes a shot on the ground. Oh, Beef Boss gonna get tripped up on the ball there. 3 points of contact. That'll be their ball with 6 minutes to go. I'm very curious to see how Midfield Crisis is gonna play the rest of this game. This is a situation that we are very commonly in where we struggle. Oh my goodness. Oh, so close. Beef Boss, the keeper is out. Everybody should be pushing up. Everybody should be pushing up, but look at what's happening here. Oh, and Josh just with a terrible shot. Absolutely trash. And here's what we don't want. We have Dave and Jeff all the way back here, and I love seeing that we're keeping possession here, but I want to see them push up when we have chances like that. I am joking about Josh's shot there. It's not all on him, because one of these guys need to be pushing up during that moment to give our guys a chance. We don't need to be playing that conservative here with just a few minutes to go, being down by 1 goal. And that's 1 goal just to tie, by the way. If we want to win this game, we need 2. And let's see what Beef Boss can do on his own. Look at him, he's 2v1. He really might get himself out of the situation. They're gonna call a foul there, and Beef Boss draws the foul. Well done there from Beef Boss to draw the foul. Another just really smart play there from Beef Boss. He knew it was 2v1. He knew he probably wasn't going to get out of there, or if he was, it was going to be by luck. And so he just stood there on the wall and waited for them to foul him. And now look, now we're going to get a quick opportunity here. And Dave's going to take a cross to John, tries to find John at least. Super close, but not quite. I think we still struggled on these free kick type plays where we have a dead ball. I think if you were to run the next gen stats for our Midfield Crisis team about our free kick percentages, I would say 75% of the time we don't convert on those passes, even though it should be 100%. Free kick should be shots on goal or easy passes, 100% completion. And for some reason, Midfield Crisis really struggles to convert on those. Yeah, it did look like a trick shot. It did have some spin. I'm excited to watch that one back, but that was one amazing goal. And a great pass too. I believe that was also from Beef Boss to set up that play to Ruben. So Beef Boss has been all over the field tonight. And here goes Josh. He keeps balance. Oh, and Josh and Ruben need to communicate. Good pass from Josh to Beef Boss, and Beef Boss back to Josh, and there we go! Josh with the equalizer. 5-5 on a great 1-2 pass from Beef Boss to Josh. Josh to Beef Boss to Josh, and Josh puts it in the back of the net on the ground. That's exactly what we want to see here on Tuesday night. We have a 5-5 game, everybody. This is anybody's game, and that was a great play from Josh. After taking a poor shot before, I love seeing Josh with that resilience to come back and turn things around, and here goes Beef Boss. He's been involved in, I think, every play today. Let's see if he can make one more play happen for us. Oh, and Ruben takes a shot. Oh, let's see if we can get one more. Oh, Beef Boss he's trying. He wants it. Oh, and Mohammed is so close on a great cross from Beef Boss. He got that right where it needed to be. And there we go, everybody. The trademark Dave half-field shot. He's always good for at least one a game, and that was his one. And from what I've seen recently, I think it tends to be in the final 5 minutes of games. No matter what the score, but especially if it's a close one, I think Dave feels that testosterone. He feels the competitive nature flowing through his body. And he tends to be a little more aggressive on those shots when we're down, but I don't mind it at all. Dave gives us that type of energy that we need. And here we go, Beef Boss off a left-footed shot. Oh, so close. And wow, I mean, I know we've said it many times, but how lucky are we to have Beef Boss today? He can shoot on his right, he can shoot on his left, he can pass it, he can cross it. This is probably the best player we have ever shared a field with for Midfield Crisis. And now let's see if it can result in a win. What a shame it would be if we can't pull this one out for Beef Boss. Ruben's gonna field it at midfield. Once again, a new position for him. I love seeing him there just find a good, safe pass. And John with a good pass to Mohammed. Oh, and the opposing team is gonna clear it. John makes a really nice ball there to Mohammed. I really like that from John. Put it right on the money. And the usual suspects are gonna get a chance here. With just under 2 minutes to go, 5-5 against one of the best teams here at Arena Sports, a team that has beaten us 3 consecutive times dating back to earlier this year. Oh, and Beef Boss with a nice hustle play to intercept that. Here we go. Mohammed's gonna try to find Beef Boss one more time. It's just out of the reach. The keeper comes out. This is a really good experienced keeper. Oh, and they're gonna draw the foul. Oh, they're gonna say our ball, but I think if they had let us play that advantage, I think that could have been a goal. I think the usual suspects actually may have benefited there from this. And here we go. John's going to take a shot, which I also just don't like in this situation, right? It's from half field. I think that was a shot. I didn't see John really look up to find a pass there, but there's no need to rush these plays. And man, once again, our free kicks just are killing us week in, week out. And here we go. Oh, so close. Beef Boss, goal! Beef Boss with a heroic performance. Unbelievable. There is a little over 30 seconds left in this game, everybody. And Midfield Crisis, despite being down 1-4, is now up 6-5 with less than a minute to go. I can see Jeff telling people in the backfield to get back. Everybody needs to be parking the bus. He understands the gravity of this situation. He knows that we just need to play it safe, take no big risks, and we'll be okay. There's 15 seconds here to go. We just have to get back. Oh, we can't be letting those types of plays happen. Good job from John there. Oh, Beef Boss is gonna try to get one more. Almost does. And you can see even their keepers playing on the field. And here we go. They're not gonna get a shot off in time. Oh, they did actually. And I think that ball went in, but I don't think they're gonna count it. I think that was the end of the game, and you can see the usual suspects is looking at the ref saying, oh, come on, can't you give us that one? But I don't think they are. I don't think he got the shot off in time. It was a great shot, and what a great battle between these two teams today. Midfield Crisis pulls off the upset here in a game that many of us really counted ourselves out before it even started, just because it's the day after Christmas, we were low on subs, we were playing a new formation, and man, we looked good today. Not just because of Beef Boss. He obviously helped things facilitate passing and obviously had some amazing shots, but I love seeing what I was seeing out here today from this team. And thank you to everybody in chat. I hope you all had a joyful experience. It's the day after Christmas. We're celebrating here on Tuesday night. This whole team's going out right now. They better take me out and buy me a bunch of drinks for that win. Oh my goodness, what a game. I hope everybody at home was having fun there, because that was a good one. The heart is pumping right now. And we pulled off that upset. Very proud of everyone. I know, right, Uncle Matt? I think we should maybe drink before every game. Maybe that'll work. What a great game to pull off that upset. Midfield Crisis gets our first win against the usual suspects. 6-5 is the final score. And we got to go catch up with the players here. All right. Who wants a post-game interview? I think today might be a good day to do that because these guys should be feeling pretty good. Let's go take a look. Let's go! Hey, what's up, winners? Let's go! Let's go, dude! We beat him.
What's the technology like? Can we edit him out and just put Pete's face on his head?
Yeah, right. Well, I didn't know his name. Josie, okay. It's all good. Charlotte gave him a name in chat, Beef Boss. So, yeah. All right, we got to do some post-game interviews because we're feeling good. So let's start with Ruben and Josh. You guys both scored the equalizer goals. Here we go. Let's get Ricochet Ruby in here. All right, Ruben. Here, yeah, we'll get both of you guys. Nate. All right. Wait. These are the post-game interviews. We got Uncle Matt. We got Shar. Uncle Matt, Shar, Jess. Yeah, Jess, a few others. Right? All right, so both of you, I'll start with Ruben because you both had the chance to score equalizer goals today. We were down 1-4 at one point, and Ruben, you came back and put the team 5-5 and give us a chance. How did that feel in that moment? And who was that point to?
Oh, good question. To answer your first question, I was as surprised that went in as the rest of you. Like, I was trying to, just control the ball with my left foot and then shoot it, but instead it deflected on my left foot and went straight in, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And then,
Who said that to you? Was it Josie? Or sorry, Beef Boss?
I think it was. I think it was Beef Boss. Oh, they said we can't hear him very well. Here, wait, let's go this. Here, wait. Here. Oh, front facing?
Yeah.
All right, one moment, please. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, here we go.
all right.
Hey, Mohammed.
Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, dude, nice job out there.
Oh, man, we were ready.
Played so well.
Yeah, man, we were ready today. Christmas came early. Yeah, a little late.
Yeah, come during the post-game interview.
Get in here, man. All right.
Mohammed up in
All
here.
right,
We got
I'll
Mohammed.
recap what I said. Basically, I was as surprised as everyone else that goal went in. I was not trying to shoot it with my left foot. I was trying to just control it and then shoot it with my right foot. But, I'll take it. And then that point was to all our fans. I did that one for all of you.
All right, I
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, it's a competitive league, man. It's really competitive. It's like, it's not about what you know. It's like the energy you could bring, that extra pass, that extra run, that extra hustle back.
Yeah.
So that's what it takes, That's why, even though it was a close game, 6-5, but still, we grinded out and we came out with the dub, man.
All right, let's go.
Hey, we got our MVP here. You got some
MVP.
fans.
Hey, let's go,
Hey,
man.
man. Hey.
Hey.
Was this live?
Yeah. Every Tuesday
The
night,
MVP,
man.
yeah.
Hey, great job, dude.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
so
question to Josh.
Now question over to you, Josh.
Yes.
So, Ruben scored the first equalizer goal. Very quickly after that, they scored another one, and there was a little bit of skepticism in chat about whether or not we were going to be able to pull it off here late in the second half. How did that feel, scoring on that beautiful 1-2 from Beef Boss to you?
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful!
What a beautiful pass,
That was
yeah.
a perfect pass. Right before it, I almost fell.
You gotta come closer.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You're good.
Right before I almost fell. I'm curious if it'll show up in tape, but I was like barely getting my balance. So much so that this ball was going like right in front of me. Ruben was there. I'm like, Ruben, you. But it didn't quite work out well. He was kind of facing this way, so I just ended up continuing with
Yeah.
it. Beef Boss was in the perfect position and sent it over to him, and he sent me a beautiful ball back.
Yeah, but
And
your
I-
finish was even more beautiful.
that ball came towards me, and I was like, if I sky this, I'm moving out of Seattle. Thankfully, I didn't. and
But it was
thankfully when I-
perfect. Like, it was like a perfect, when we did those drills where we get into the rhythm of passing and it like skims across the grass?
Yep.
Like, you just like skimmed it right into the
Yeah,
corner.
and it barely left the ground.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was beautiful.
But shout out to Beef Boss for bringing the keeper over to the other side.
Yeah.
And so it was leaving a good gap for me to shoot it there.
And a great finish on the ground. Just
On
like
the
in practice,
ground.
man. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, if you missed that one, you would have never heard the end of that from
Nope.
Coach Lasso here.
Nope.
That was about as easy as you can get it. But that was a great job, great movement there.
Thank you.
Great job, boys. Hey, nice shirt, by the way. I recognize it.
Oh yeah. Shout out to what was our team name for that?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I totally forgot. Oh my.
It wasn't Midfield Crisis as
I
well?
don't
No.
think so.
Charlotte, do you remember the name of our kickball team?
Yeah, what was the name
Or
of our kickball
Jess?
team?
Also, it looks like we got a Christmas tree with a bunch of ornaments of team names. We gotta make the Midfield Crisis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, never mind. All right, anyone else you want to interview?
Let's see. Who you guys think we should interview anybody else? Let's see. Who else do you think?
Dave did such a great job on defense?
All right.
Post game interview.
All right, Dave. Post-game interview from the fans.
I'm good.
You got to get over here. They're not going to be able to hear you.
I don't have anything to say.
All right. Well,
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
all right, man. So you were asked to do a lot today. We started this game without any subs. We fortunately did have a few. But you were clearly running around a lot more than usual today. How did that feel compared to previous games where you aren't asked to do as much?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous when I realized we didn't have any subs. There was no SMS alert for that. I'm gonna blame coaching staff. No, we had to run a lot, but honestly, I think the formation is working. Like, I actually was able to play like off the ball D a couple of times, which felt nice because when we're playing like 2-on-2, it's basically like if you get beat, it's a clear shot. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, the formation was good. I never, I don't know, maybe I should be making more runs from the back, but like, even though we only had 2 subs, it didn't feel like the most exhausting.
Yeah.
Connie made me run a couple days ago.
Shout out Connie then.
Trying to get back in shape.
You were like, but
tell.
your positioning back there was so good. I feel like you were always where you needed to be and just like super disciplined.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
like,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
You were like super clutch.
Yeah. You were often the only guy who, like, if it was either you or nothing in terms of these saves, and you made quite a few. So.
But you contained
Honestly,
so well.
yeah.
It was great.
I think the difference was like we actually had a lot of support from mid. So like, it looked like I was making maybe some nice plays, but actually it was because I could just not focus on man marking and I could actually just like also play the ball.
Okay, sure.
So I don't know who's in our mids, but like I think we had a really decent people circling back on the mid, even though we had 2 subs. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
And what's his name, Josie or something? You know?
He was so good. And we don't win without him, but I wonder how what do you think the score would have been if we didn't have Josie or Beef Boss?
If we didn't, I think it probably would have been like, I think 2 or 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Just because he was such a good shooter. He could do it all.
He could do it all.
Like
Because he was pinning the ball up too, right? Like
Yeah.
when we get the ball and we get it actually like someone to post up with it, then it gives us time to get forward.
Yeah.
Like anyway, if I had to make requests, I would say let's keep the 2-1-2.
I think we are, especially after that game, guys.
Yeah.
We lost to this team 2-10 the first time we played them,
Okay.
and here we are today
Good work.
with almost no subs, getting a dub after a few weeks after losing to this team.
That one touch finish was like here, number 9 right here coming up
I
forward.
was so
just
lucky,
like,
but I'll take it.
Yeah, you guys played great, really. Like that was really fun to watch.
Erling Holland or whatever, like you know, just one touch and in. So
Yeah,
I got the hair.
yeah, you do. You do.
yeah.
I don't got. He doesn't
Yep.
have a beard.
All right, everybody.
With the team.
Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, just a Christmas present to all of you.
Christmas gift to all of you.
Yep.
All right, see you all next Tuesday. Signing out. Good night.